Have you ever wanted to own your own Minecraft server? Well, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're gonna make a Minecraft Java Edition server. Let's go! Since we're making a Java Edition server, we're gonna need to install Java. So, let's get started with that. Java is cross-platform, so we can use it on any operating system such as macOS, Windows, or Linux. So, I want to use Java 21 because that's what the latest version of Minecraft supports. So, to get it here, I want to get it for x64 on macOS because that's what I'm running on this computer. So, we'll do that, and we will download the package. Then we'll click and run the package, and it'll have an installer. So, with any version of Java, you just need to go through the installer, accept the license agreements, and get to your point where you want to install. I already have Java installed, so I'm not going to do this. But you will need to go through this installation process to get things to work. Once you've installed Java, you should be able to type a command on your terminal. So, for example, java-version should tell you what version of Java you have. I have Java 21, which is what we installed. Awesome. So, now we have the basics to get everything going. So, let's create a directory. I'm just going to call mine temp because I'm not going to keep the server after this. cd into the server, which means to change your directory. And here is where we will install our Minecraft instance. The next thing we'll need is our Minecraft server. I'm going to use Paper. It's generally a standard nowadays with Minecraft. The vanilla servers tend to be pretty slow and clunky. These are pretty fast and pretty reliable. So we'll go to papermc.io, go to software, and Paper. This is the Minecraft server that we want to use. We'll go to downloads, and we will download the latest version. That should put this in our downloads folder. Awesome. So I'm going to open another window of whatever file explorer I have, and I'm going to find that directory where I want to put the server. Awesome. I'm going to click and drag that into here, or just move it in general, and that has my Minecraft server in this directory. If I go back to my terminal and type ls, I have that paper jar. Awesome. To make this easier for me in the future, I'm going to rename this to just paper.jar. Now we have our paper jar. So to get this working, we want to run our paper jar. So to do that, we will type this command, java-jar paper.jar. I don't want any fancy UIs that they use, so no GUI at the end. If I press enter, this should download the Minecraft server from vanilla, copy it into Paper, and get it started. It threw an error here, and this is expected because we have not agreed to Minecraft's license agreement. In order to do that, we have to edit this eula.txt file. So you're going to open your text editor, and I'm going to change this text here from false to true. Now that it's true, we should be able to run our Minecraft server. But before we start that server, we want to take a look at what is here. We have a few folders. We have a cache folder, which just stores some data that we don't need. This is Minecraft's libraries that it uses. The plugins folder is where we will add plugins in the future, and we will cover that later. Versions has some version information that's old, and logs has the server's logs. This file, server.properties, has all the files that we need to modify the server. The main thing I want to keep an eye on right now is server port. It is currently 25565, which is the default for Minecraft. So we'll keep that for now and consider that good. A couple other things you may want to consider are whitelist or the server IP. Right above the port where it says server IP, we want to set our server's IP. We can get the IP by typing certain commands, or we can type 0.0.0.0, which any IP address that this server has, we will be able to connect to. We'll save and close that file. Now, we'll restart our server. Java-jar paper.jar no GUI. This should start up the server. On the first actual boot of the server, it'll take a while because we have to generate a Minecraft world. So, we'll wait a minute. Awesome. We now have our first iteration of our Minecraft server ready. So, let's try to connect to it. Here I am in Minecraft. So, we'll go to the multiplayer tab and we will add our server. So we go to add server, we go to Minecraft server. Because this server is on my computer, I can type localhost. If it's not on your computer, you will type the IP address of the server. You can get that by running a command like ipconfig on Windows or ip-a on Linux. Cool. It says that there is a Minecraft server here. Let's join it. All right, so here's our Minecraft server. It's loading in a little slowly because it's on my computer and I'm recording. But other than that, it's here. We'll be able to break stuff, place blocks, but we can't type any commands, which we would want to do as the server administrators. So we'll go back to our console and type a few commands. Okay, now we're in our console. You'll see that I tried to type a command, but it didn't work. So let's run a command to give ourselves permissions. Op agentdata127 will make me an operator. You'll want to type your own username in this case. There, and it said that it made me an operator. So let's get back to Minecraft. All right, so I'm back in Minecraft, and I can type game mode creative. And now I'm in creative mode, and I can do what I need to do, just as an example of my powers. For some people, a plain Minecraft server is all you need. But for a lot of server owners, we like to extend our game and make it a little more interesting for our players. With that, we use a system called plugins. So, let's find some plugins and install them. This is Hanger. It's a website to find plugins. There's many like it, and there's plenty to find around, but here's a good place to find some plugins. So, let's install a plugin like Essentials. It's very common on a lot of servers, and it should work just fine for our example. So, we want to press this download link, which should take us to Essentials' website. So, go here and look for a download. Perfect. So, what I'm going to do is click this and download the jar file. This should go to my downloads folder. I have two Explorer windows here open, and here's our Minecraft server, here's my downloads. So let's go to our plugins, and we will copy this Essentials folder into the plugins. Now Essentials should be in here. Since we're going to be doing some maintenance in the server, we should stop it. Going into our terminal, we can type the word stop, and that will shut down our Minecraft server. If we do ls plugins, which will work on Mac and Linux, we can see that our Essentials jar is here. So with that, we can type java-jar paper.jar no GUI to start back up the server. This time it should be a lot faster than previous times, which is good. And there we go, the server's back up. Let's get into Minecraft. Now we're back in Minecraft, so we'll rejoin the server. And here I am. If I want to type an Essentials command like gma, I can do that. So Essentials is certainly on here. As another way of proving, we can type /plugins, and we see that Essentials is a plugin. Awesome. So now we have our own basic Minecraft server that you guys can use. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.